Hello, my beautiful people. How you guys doing? It's your girl Lee coming at you with your midday snack. You know what we do. Subscribe, 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 like, and comment down below. And if you want to know when we receiving when I upload the new videos, click the bell. All right, let's dive in. Today is more on a serious note, guys. And that's because what I'm going to talk about now, it's being talked about more so, but at the same time, it's not talked about. And I think because everyone likes to hear about good things going on, happy times, and good vibrations, and yay! Yes, I'm all about the high vibrational frequencies. I'm all about what goes on in the universe. At the same time, I have to bring this up because it was someone brought this to me and asked me, did I know anywhere for someone to go for shelter? Basically, this conversation today, this topic is about domestic violence. And it was a young lady that fled home because she had a gun pulled out on her. She was held at gunpoint for a while, and when it happened in front of her kids, she felt like, I need to get my kids away from this situation. So since someone asked me, did I have resources and stuff for it, and I felt as though it was important for me to let you guys know that domestic violence is no longer should be at a hush-hush. It no longer should be what happens in our house stays in our house. It no longer should be swept under the rug, because this is something really serious. And if you continue to let it be swept under the rug, continue to let it be this what stays in our house, what happens in our house stays in our house, then we really cannot help individuals that really need the help. And I bring this up because there are people out here that really want help. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to look for. They don't know, have no resources. They feel as though they have to stay in the situation, because if they leave, where are they going to go? What they going to do? They have no finances. They have no family. They have no friends. And I want to give you also the hotline. It's a National Domestic Violence Hotline, which is 1-800-799-7233. And I also will leave it down in the description below. And the reason why I want to let you guys know is I'm actually a survivor and an advocate. So when someone is talking about domestic violence and sexual assault, it's really dear to my heart. And I really want to reach out and help those that are in need. I also want to talk to the ones that have survived and was able to leave the relationship, and they found some resources and they was able to come out of the situation, and they are now in a position where I got out of it. Now I don't know what to do. I really don't know how to love myself. I really don't know how to thrive in this world, because I was so used to dealing with that relationship for so long. I want you survivors that's no longer in that relationship to take my 14-day plus a bonus day self-love challenge. But the self-love challenge is basically refining yourself, rebuilding yourself, reconnecting to you. And if you're still someone that's in the relationship, I encourage you to, when you're reaching out to whomever, the hotline, or if you're looking online for resources, to delete everything after you're done, because I don't want anything to happen where they feel as though, oh, so now you're trying to look for a way out. Because a lot of the abusers, when they see that you're trying to look for a way out, they feel a reason to want to hold you even captive longer, to try to control you in any form of fashion. And I will do another video that goes more in depth on the different types of domestic violence. Actually, scratch that. We have financial abuse, we have emotional abuse, we have physical abuse, and I want you to know that before it even get to the physical part, you are being broke down emotionally. Your self-esteem is being broke down to a place where you don't have a choice but to believe and think that everything that they're saying and everything that they're doing is for your best interest. And that's because they broke you down to that place to make you believe that you will not be anything without me, when in reality, you are everything without them. It's more so you're losing who you are. It's the longer you stay in a position where you're not loved. And when you stay in that position where you're not loved and you don't feel no love, then you start losing the love you have for yourself. Trust me, I was there. I was in an abusive relationship to the point where I no longer loved myself. I no longer wanted to be with me because I didn't know who I was any longer. I didn't even want to look in the mirror. I didn't want to face me because I felt as though that I was allowing this to happen for so long that by me looking in the mirror, I was accepting it. And I was lost. I was totally lost to the point where I did not know who to reach out to. I didn't want to be judged. I was embarrassed. I felt like that if I reached out to anyone, that they was going to say it was my fault. They was going to judge me. They was going to say, why are you letting that happen? When it already got to a position, I was already in a point where I didn't let it happen. It was building up over time, that by the time I realized what was going on, because my self-esteem was gone, then it was the physical part just seeped in, and it was like I didn't have a choice. And I don't want you guys to have to feel like you're embarrassed, feel like you're going to be judged. I will also leave my email down and a way to contact me down below. If you just want someone to talk to about it, if you feel like you just need someone to be a listening ear. Because I know it takes time and preparation for when you actually leave in the relationship. And the time and preparation includes planning your routine out. When it even comes to you packing bags and getting your kids ready. And another reason why I made this video is because I know so many of you want so much more for your children. And when you want more for your children, you don't want them to have to go through the things that you are going through. You don't want them to have to feel the hurt and pain you're feeling, even though they are going through the same thing you're going through. They're feeling the pain that you're feeling because you're their mom or their dad. Because males get abused just as much as females. And our children that live in a house with this, they see it happening. They know what's going on, even if they're in the other room. So if you feel as though you want more for your children, because it's bigger than you, I advise you to reach out to actually first set a plan, set a goal on our escape route. Once you set this plan and have it in your mind, start reaching out, start doing your research, start figuring out, where can I go? I don't know what country you're in, what state you're in. Try to figure out connections on what you can do. And you can also email me and I can help you with finding resources as well. All right, gang, I know this was like really touchy and I didn't want to be too sad and depressed, but this is reality. Intimate moments is all about connecting together in the moment with conversation. Whether the conversation is a serious conversation, an uplifting conversation, encouraging conversation, supporting conversation, it's a conversation that needs to be discussed, that should be heard. Thank you for listening, and remember, have peace in your mind, love in your heart, happiness in your soul. Namaste. Until next time, gang, be safe out there. I love my beautiful people. Take care.